Hey, what's up, baby? We're back. It's December still, so we're doing a little Christmas action, or at the very least, something with snow. This is a mix of the two. Um, I've never seen this film before, but I saw that it had Mel Gibson and Walton Goggins in it, and I was like, Gibson and Goggins, I'm on it. I can't pass this movie up. So, this movie is called Fatman. It is Mel Gibson playing Santa Claus, which I don't know. I guess I expected to see at some point in my life. Between you and Kurt Russell, I'll take it. So, uh, Gibson is like a Santa Claus. The concept of Christmas is kind of falling apart in the world, so he has had to kind of start making deals with the U.S. government, and the elves are producing, war weapons for the government. Essentially, that's just so they can all keep getting paid and things can keep moving. The toy season is getting increasingly smaller. He's on the phone trying to make business deals with, Amazon and Walmart and some businessmen from China and stuff like that. He's having a hard time. So that's the premise of the movie. Um, you enter the massively psychotic kid who is played by a boy named, I think he's a man now. I don't know how old this movie is, but his name is Chance Hertzfeld or Hertzfield. I'm going to say Hertzfield, because that's how it's spelled, but you never know. Anyway, he was born in 2006 and he's 19, so if that makes you if that makes you feel old, you're welcome. Um, they are really funny in this. Uh, Walt Goggins works with the kid, and he's just a savage in this movie. The kid is a little savage in this movie. Um, Marianne Jean Baptiste, who I found to be, she was like the anchor of this movie for me. I thought she was excellent in every scene that she was in, and she kind of brought like a grounding of this ridiculous story around her. Yeah, she basically was like grounding it. And so, in a world where Santa Claus can't really run his toy factory anymore because he can't keep up with the sweatshops in Indonesia, you're gonna have some absurdity. So there was a lot of different elements to this movie. Between the humor, they tried to have like a Christmas feel to it. Ultimately, it ended up being quite violent, which was fine for me. If you don't like violence, you're probably going to want to shy away from this one. But it was an interesting take. So, to see, the government working in collusion, like the people at the post office all kind of knew, and people in town just like knew who he was, but they played it in like such a business like fashion. Like everything for him was business. Everywhere he went was just business. And that certainly that puts a damper on the holiday spirit of the film, which ultimately for a Christmas movie, I think you want more of the holiday spirit to have enveloped it at some point, unless you're going to go completely away from that. But I felt like in this movie they were trying to touch on that and they never quite made that connection. Um, Obviously, I'm certain there's plenty of people who will disagree with me. With the exception of Mrs. Claus, who I thought was the best part of the film for me. Um, Walton Goggins has this hamster that he keeps playing with throughout the film. He just randomly like plays with it, and it's the only thing that he seems to love. And I thought that was funny. Even as he's like prepping for war, he's like pulling the guns out, petting the hamster. They have like this music montage that, I mean, could have been doubled in length for me. It was probably like a minute long. It could have been 2 minutes, and it would have been even better. But I thought this little driving music montage they had just really worked. It was awesome. I love music, so every time like a new song started to play, I was like, oh, 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 they hit me with it. And they did it very well. So there's not too many more details that I can say about anything. This is one of those movies that it's hard to talk about without letting everything go, which makes it pointless for you to watch it. So, Fatman is a Christmas movie. I would say it is a Christmas movie. I'm going to put it in that pantheon. It is less Christmas than I wanted in it, but I like Mel Gibson. You know, he's awesome. He's always been a good actor. I mean, whatever his issues were, where he said he was going to choke his maid or something. I don't know. Who hasn't wanted to choke their maid? You know what I mean? So, can't get too mad at him for wanting to choke his maid because, I mean, who among us hasn't done these things? But if you don't like violence in a Christmas movie, don't watch this one, because when it does decide to get violent, it gets very violent. They weren't fucking around here. They said we're gonna go hard into it, lean all the way into it, and that will be better. So this movie will work for a lot of people. If you do like violence, certainly you'll enjoy the last like 30 minutes or whatever, because they go off and it was pretty funny and pretty good. They did it well. It looks, you know, the blood is reasonably realistic to life, you know, so there's not a special effects filled whatever thing going on here. That's good. I like that aspect of it, because I have noticed some of these Christmas movies have leaned down into that part of it, and I don't know. Special effects are okay, but I don't want them to be overused in any movie. That's certainly not something that's done like this. So, that was cool. The blood they did was clearly practical effects, old school stuff. Just gallons of stuff in the snow. And it, you know, blood on snow is very stark. So, the filming of this movie is like crispy, looks good, sounds good. They got good music montage in there for you. If you like Walton Goggins, you'll love him in this because he's crazy. If you like Mel Gibson, he may disappoint you a little bit here, but I thought he was good as a grizzled old man who was just over it. It just, sometimes you're a grizzled old man and you're over it. You see this? Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm not too grizzled. Have a good day, you guys. Oh, I'm going to give this one a 7. A lot of you will enjoy it. A lot of you won't. But those of you who do will probably include it in your yearly Christmas watch, because it's one of those ones where if it fits for you, it's probably going to fit for you very well. And if it doesn't fit for you, it's probably going to be a whatever. So for me, it gets a 7 because I can half recommend it, half not. It's a good enough flick. I'm not going to watch it every year, but it's a good enough flick. And eventually I'll be able to show it to Afton and we'll do another review. Have a wonderful December, whatever it is. I don't know. It could be the 9th, 10th, something like that.